Since ancient times, Christians have preserved and honored physical objects associated with Jesus Christ, the Blessed Virgin Mary, and the holy men and women who are recognized as saints. The Relics of the Apostolate has toured the country with 8 significant pieces of history since 2018. And last month, the Relics of the Passion presentation stopped at the National Shrine of Divine Mercy in Stockbridge. These 9 relics are currently traveling as a group from the Apostolate for Holy Relics of the Diocese of Los Angeles, California. The Apostolate, a nonprofit incorporated in 2002, has sponsored hundreds of relic pilgrimages throughout the United States, including Stigmata of Love with relics of St. Pio Petrosina, Messages of Divine Mercy, relics of St. Faustina, and the tour that recently visited Stockbridge, Call from the Crucified Heart, Relics of the Passion.
You never really get to think about what it all means. What does it mean? And that's part of our mission is we bring out collections of relics, but we bring them out in such a way that people understand the meaning of what these relics represent.
After prayers and adoration, event coordinator Denise Serafino narrates the history and spiritual significance of each relic, which is accompanied by music. She explains each relic first and offers a suggestion for prayer and reflection for the veneration portion of the program.
You're welcome to touch them with your rosaries, your crucifixes, your medals, your scapulars. I encourage you to do that. I want you to have this experience with Jesus.
Veneration of these relics is a way to give reverence to God. More than 100 were in attendance and stood in line, some for more than an hour, to participate. This is not the nail that held Jesus to the cross. It's one of a class called a second-class relic, Serafini explains.
This nail is a replica, a copy of the original nail. What makes it a relic is when it was cast with shavings from the original nail. His hands and feet were bound to the tree. He's asking you to be his hands and feet and conveying his message of love to your fellow man.
One first-class relic was a piece of thorn from Jesus' crown.
All the thorns were given by St. Helena when she brought all of the relics of the Passion back to Constantinople to her son, Constantine. On your mind, what's weighing you down, and ask Jesus to help you to resolve those issues.
Matthew Thomas was one of a bus full of parishioners traveling from Long Island. For him and his wife, it was their first time visiting the shrine, and he was overcome with emotion.
And I felt that this is a... Sorry. Some reason it's very touched me, very emotional. I don't know, something came onto me. So that's one of the reasons I don't know, it's different feelings that Jesus' presence here. I didn't know much about it until I came here. I wrote it and I was amazed.
One mother and parishioner from Rocky Hill, Connecticut, brought her twin 6-year-olds and her mom. They were also first-time visitors to the shrine.
I think we were led by the Holy Spirit. I just had a feeling we should go to the Divine Mercy Chapel today, and I have never been. And then I looked on the website and I saw that this was happening. In today's society, it's hard for the kids to keep the faith, and so I try to expose them, with the help of the apostles and all the relics of Jesus through his passion, that the grace comes on them, that they may keep the faith forever.
It's a beautiful thing to be able to pass my faith on. I've been very faithful, and I have 3 daughters, and anybody that's listening, I would just like to say, pray every day and pass this on to your children, and to stay faithful so that you could pass it on to your grandchildren and future generations, especially nowadays. It's so important.
For more information on the Relics of the Apostolate, go to iobserve.org.